Welcome back to Makena. Today we are breaking down every single game of round 2. I've gone deep into the stats to make sure your tips stay green. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. My viewers depend on these wins, and I'm not about to let you down. Let's get into the 2026 Telstra Premiership, round 2. Thursday night, Broncos versus Eels, Suncorp Stadium. We start at Suncorp. Both teams are coming off massive losses. The Broncos, premiers, were crushed by Penrith, and the Eels let in nearly 50 against Melbourne. Ezra Mam is back in the halves for Brisbane, pushing Ben Hunt to the bench. The Broncos at home rarely lose 2 in a row. Parramatta is missing Jermaine Hopgood, suspension, and Dylan Brown's absence is glaring. Prediction: Broncos by 14. Confidence is high here at 68%. Friday doubleheader: Warriors versus Raiders and Roosters versus Rabbitohs. Friday starts in Auckland. The Warriors demolished the Roosters last week. Tana Boyd and JFH are leading a pack that looks unstoppable. The Raiders won a Golden Point thriller, but their defense was leaky. Go Media Stadium will be rocking. Warriors by 10. Roosters versus Rabbitohs. This is the match of the round. Alex Johnston is 2 tries away from the all-time record. Souths have Latrell, David Fifita, and Campbell Graham back and firing. The Roosters looked clunky with DCE and Sam Walker. Prediction: Rabbitohs by 6 in a classic. It's a 52% flip, but Wayne Bennett's men have the momentum. Saturday afternoon, West's Tigers versus Cowboys, Leichhardt Oval. The Tigers finally kick off their season after a round 1 bye. There is huge hype around teenage star Hiamasi Makasini and the Luai/Duehi pairing. The Cowboys struggled in the Vegas heat and look a bit tired. Leichhardt on a Saturday is a fortress. Benji Marshall has this team fit. Tigers by 8. Saturday night, Dragons versus Storm and Panthers versus Sharks. The Dragons pushed the Bulldogs to the limit, but now they face the Storm. Melbourne just put 48 points on the Eels. Storm by 16. They are the form team of the comp. Game of the round: Panthers versus Sharks in Bathurst. Penrith looked like the machine we know last week. However, the Sharks with Aden Fanua-Blake in the middle are a different beast. Prediction: Penrith's big game experience in regional areas is key. Panthers by 4. Sunday, Sea Eagles versus Knights and Dolphins versus Titans. Manly lost a heartbreaker in overtime, but Turbo looked healthy. The Knights beat the Cowboys but lost Fletcher Sharp to injury. Manly by 6. 4 Pines Park will carry them home. The closer, Dolphins versus Titans. The Dolphins were poor last week, but the Titans are currently the bookies' favorite for the spoon. With Flegler and Gilbert back, the Dolphins' middle is too strong. Prediction: Dolphins by 18. So, if you're looking at a multi, the safe bets are Storm and Broncos. If you want some value, look at the Rabbitohs head-to-head. My lock of the week? Dolphins minus 8.5. Remember, the stats don't lie, but the bounce of the ball does. Keep an eye on the late mail for any late scratchings. That's it for the round 2 preview here on Makena. Drop a comment below with your upset of the round. I respond to as many as I can. Let's get those tipping points. See you in the next one.
Eels' first hit out of 2026. A lot of positives there.